Okay, so I've got a car body, but my car body obviously needs wheels. So I'm going to try and draw circles. Now, circles drawn in isometric is really quite tricky, right? A circle looked straight on, viewed straight on, is obviously looks something like that. But look, can you imagine what happens if you start to twist it a little bit? I can't see that straight out. It creates a shape which is called an ellipse. An ellipse, right? So the trick is drawing an ellipse in isometric, and you've got to understand a few things, right? So if I drew, let's see how I start. If I drew a circle like this, right? Now a circle will fit in a square perfectly, right, like this. And the square will cut the circle into quarters, and the circle hits the corners of the square, the bits on the square like that. All right, you understand that. So imagine now what happens if I draw that square in isometric, right? So I'm going to count squares: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's square, right? So hang on, just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Okay, so that is my isometric square, right? Now I'm going to divide that into 4 like that. Now, because my circle fitted into a square like that, well, my isometric ellipse is going to fit into a parallelogram. And all you need to do is you need to squash the circle. So you practice, look, squashing that bit, squashing that bit, and then kind of stretching this bit. And what that does, it draws for me the ellipse. Can you see my ellipse there? Like, so that shape is my ellipse. Now it would probably be better if my outlines, my construction lines there were a little bit lighter. Right, now the trick is when you do these ellipses is to use the ellipse as what's called an underlay. Now I think I showed you underlay before, right? So on an underlay, what you can do is you can put it on top of your drawing and you can trace off your shape that you just created like this, like that. Right, now if you want to draw something like a wheel on your car, here's a clever thing, right? If you move that way, you can draw another one of those by tracing that. Look again, blend in the corners, and you've got a ready-made wheel. You need a centre for the wheel obviously as well, but that now is ready to go onto your car. So if I got my car by here, look, I can start thinking about tracing that as well. So if I got, there's the body of my car, look. And now my car has got a wheel on it. All right, so you can build up your shapes using ellipses now, right? So just have a go. It's not easy, but it's something you practice and you probably get a lot better at. So start by drawing a circle, draw a square around the circle, divide it into 4, make marks where the circle intersects or meets the square, draw your isometric square, make sure it's the same length as it is height, and then practice squeezing your circle to fit into that parallelogram. So that will create your E-L-L-I-P-S-E, your ellipse. Okay, so that's what we call circles in isometric. Give it a go, see how you get on.